This is Community Conversations right here on 100.3 Central R&B Station, 1230 The Buzz, and 101.1 The Wiz. This is where I bring nonprofits on to talk about what they got going on in our community. And on today's show, I got very special guests in the building. I got Coach Treese in the building. I got Coach Sharp and Coach T, Cincinnati's first ever girls national flag football team, Tri-State Elite. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
For sure.
Happy to be here.
Thank y'all for coming through. Now let's start with the big moment. Cincinnati's first ever girls national flag football team. How did this idea come about, and what does it mean for the city and the region right here?
Well, it came about. We're currently doing a boys 7-on-7 program. They're doing really well, nationally and locally. But we have girls that have been wanting to play, been wanting to be a part of 7-on-7 program, and we got a call with an opportunity to create a national team, take the girls to Canton and compete. So, and speaking with Latrice and T, we thought it was a good idea to just turn it on, let's go. We were actually considering waiting until next year because we wanted to do it right. We didn't want to rush. We didn't want to overdo it, right? But it just made sense, right time, right opportunity. Girls have this trip sponsored to Canton. Right?
Okay.
So making it very easy for parents to kind of get the logistics down. We have an Airbnb for the girls, transportation for the girls, uniforms for the girls, practice space for the girls. So literally all the girls got to do is want to play and show up. And that's what we have right now. Is it's a really, really good team of 20 girls cut down from 40 girls that signed up and tried out.
Wow, 40 girls?
40 girls.
Came out? That's amazing.
It's absolutely surprised us. I don't think none of us really expected it to take off like it did. But it did. We have great leadership in place. We have some awesome kids, great parents, and Cincinnati Public Schools, in specific Withrow's athletic director, Regina Williams, has been a huge help in kind of kick-starting the tryout session and getting some girls from CPS to come out.
That's what's up. Now, you had a 2-day tryout with over, you said 40, but maybe it's like 60 or from 19 different high schools. What were you looking for in selecting the final 20 athletes?
What we were looking for was girls that were willing to be coached, willing to be able to take direction and not be in their feelings. Also, that's pretty passionate about it, right? So it's new for a lot of girls. Some girls kind of just came out, wanted to be a little cute, which is great. But some girls came out ready for some physicality.
Gotcha.
Ready to make plays, ready to show out in front of the cameras. And so that's kind of, as leadership, that's kind of who we gravitated to. And surprisingly, we have some girls that are very vocal, that have a lot of leadership skills. They're kind of getting the girls together. Come on, y'all, let's go. So seeing that form very quickly, it was pretty easy to kind of pick. You know, you could see the talent, you could see the enthusiasm coming out of the girls day one.
And with that being said, now with you guys coaching and leading the way, how are you preparing the team for national level competition like the unrivaled tournament in Canton?
So thankfully I have some experience. I've been coaching 2 years on the boys side, national.
Congrats.
And
that's a big thing.
Absolutely. We've been doing really well on the boys side. So just kind of transitioning some of my experience to the girls side, but also delegating some of the roles out. So we've been blessed with Keelan Sosa. He's the head coach for Withrow's girls flag team, and Malik Bland. He's quarterback coach for the varsity boys team and also coaches girls flag at Withrow. So we have Sosa being a D coordinator for the girls national team. We have Malik calling the plays for the girls national team. We have us three that are providing mentorship, providing leadership, whatever help we can provide to the coaching staff as well. So it's a team effort, but the experience is there and it's transitioning really fast. We got girls running zone coverages on defense, getting in and out of cover 3, in and out of cover 2, really taking on man coverage or woman coverage and getting a good press, a good jam, opening up their hips and turning and running. So it's really exciting seeing the girls kind of learning a lot what the boys are doing in a short amount of time.
Absolutely. Coach Treese.
Hey.
Hey, tell us about it. Female coach, African American. June is Black Music Month. You know, you wear a lot of hats.
yes. No, I'm
point guard to a whole lot of things. So, teacher and everything. So, tell us about coaching over there.
Yeah, no, happy to be here. Thanks for having us, for sure, to start. And when Darnell gave me the call, I mean, it was about a couple months ago. The turnaround has been so quick. When he first, came up and told me the idea that he had for me to kind of take over the women's side and the girls' side and be the director. I mean, it was a no-brainer. Yes, absolutely. What can I do? I mean, being an athlete my whole life and not getting the opportunity back then, to actually play flag and be a part of 7-on-7. I think we had like powder puff, high school and college, So that was our way to try to, hey, we can do this too as girls. But now that there's an actual platform, I am ecstatic. I'm just beyond, happy to be a part of this program with this team. I mean, we work together. I'm going to shout out Derek Sharp, too. He's a part of our board, helps out behind the scenes, and also Cabrani Mixon, too. So we're the core of Tri-State Elite right now, just trying to look to grow this. Since, it is emerging. I don't know if you saw, it will be an actual event in the 2028 Olympics, both men's and women's. So it's a thing. And like Darnell said, we couldn't have imagined it growing as vastly and as fast as it has in a short amount of time. I mean, like you said, over 60 plus girls actually registered for our 2-day tryouts, and to have about 19, 20 different schools represented like locally just speaks volumes within itself. So
absolutely. How the players responded to the opportunity to compete on a national stage and represent not only Cincinnati but the Midwest?
I don't think it's hit them yet. It hasn't hit us yet. I think when we actually get up there and they see the magnitude of, what we've been coaching and preaching down on them, they'll get it, and they'll start sinking in. For some of the girls, I feel like it is. They've been coming to practice, showing up, ready to work, asking more questions, being vocal leaders, and that's what we were wanting to see. I think we definitely made a good selection off the girls that we picked.
Absolutely. Coach T, what goes into preparing for something of this magnitude?
Just finding the right girls. That's where we started with. So we just wanted to make sure that the girls that we were bringing on were able to adapt quickly and learn this sport, because it's the first time that it's been in Cincinnati on the national level. So a lot of us didn't know what this was going to look like going into it. So just making sure that we have girls that are adaptable.
That's big right there. Now, the Tri-State Elite is known as the only affordable national 7v7 program in the Tri-State. Why is it affordable such a key part of your mission?
Because we wanted to make sure that this was open to all athletes. There are a lot of kids who can't afford to go out and play on the national level because it's upwards to $1,000 to play. So we wanted to make sure that we can give an affordable platform that they can be seen here in our city, because there's a lot of talent that doesn't get to make it out.
Wow. And Coach Sharp, you're also expanding your girls flag and 7v7 teams into a fall league. What age groups will be included, and how can more young athletes get involved?
So we're looking to expand from ages 7 through middle school, so 7 to 14. We'll keep the high school group as well for a local flag. So it will probably be 7 to 17 years old for the girls' local NFL flag season starting in August.
All right. And can you share more about the experience your boys' side 7v7 teams are getting right now on Sundays at St. X? How does this feed into your overall development pipeline?
So the development pipeline has been a huge factor to have St. X host a league. Prior to the season at St. X, I've only done national travel ball with my kids.
Okay.
So my kids have been in New Orleans, my kids have been in Las Vegas, my kids have been in Chicago, Indy, Tennessee, and Rocky Top. I mean, the list goes on. So we've traveled, we've done very well this year. But my whole thing was, I've been coaching for 8 years.
Wow.
And out of the kids that were able to travel, more than half of my kids couldn't because of the affordability piece.
Gotcha.
Okay, so when we sat down and talked about this, it's like, how do we retain all of our kids and breaking this down to an affordable price for all kids, for all families. And that's what the St. X League has done and Tri-State has done, is made this huge for all kids across the city. And also, not just Cincinnati, we have kids from Indiana, Lawrenceburg, we have kids from Kentucky. So it's a true Tri-State thing, kids from Dayton, Ohio. We got kids probably 100 miles apart from each other, all coming to the nucleus of the city of Cincinnati to participate in Tri-State Elite. And this is year one. It's only gonna get bigger, it's only gonna get stronger.
For sure. Right now, if you're just tuning in, you are tuned into Community Conversations with Coach Treese, Coach Sharp, and Coach T, Cincinnati first ever girls national flag football team, Tri-State Elite in the building. Coach Treese, you said flag football is growing fast, especially for girls. Now, with its inclusion into the 2028 Olympics, the momentum is huge for sure. What opportunities are opening up for young women now that didn't exist a few years ago?
Oh, yeah, for sure. So I got some statistics for you. With flag football growing, receiving a lot of recognition, like you said, in the women's emerging sport with flag and 7-on-7.
Okay.
And the NCAA potentially has a few schools, actually, that are going to be joining in the upcoming years in the future. So that's what NIL deals. Those are scholarship opportunities for these young women to take a part of. Mm-hmm. We also had researched that college flag football scholarships there are already several offers going on, and specifically the NIAI. So at that level, there are a few colleges and universities that are represented. There's Atlantis, Florida, Memorial, Kaiser. I mean, the list goes on. Bethel, Midland. So there's a list that you can just go on there, search NAIA. These are, they're actually groundbreaking and being the trendsetters for being able to provide scholarships and deals for our young women in flag football in particular. So anything from full athletic scholarships, or it could be a combination of academic aid and athletic too. So
there you have it, parents. Hey, how can my baby, my baby get scholarships? Look, opportunities, right there. Your chance to get scholarships. They are doing it for girls flag football, and that is absolutely amazing. Now, you mentioned college scholarships, even full rides for girls who play flag football. How can players and parents position themselves for those opportunities now?
Well, they can definitely start by, being a part of the Tri-State Elite family.
Come on now.
Right? So we do have our own website, tristateelite.org. Go on there. There's a registration link attached. Lots of information, lots of details. If you're interested in becoming a part of a winning organization and a winning team, your athlete's in good hands. I know T mentioned earlier about picking the right girls for this process. It also was picking the right parents as well. I mean, our parents, we've thrown a lot on them these past couple of weeks, and they have come through. So definitely want to shout out the Tri-State Elite National Girls Team parents and everyone involved in the families for helping us put this all together.
Absolutely.
For sure. And let's talk about community support. How can listeners or local businesses donate or sponsor a player or a team?
So right now we have a donation link on our website. So if you go to tristateelite.org and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see our link there where you can donate. You can also support us by following us on social media. So when we do post our sponsors, by sharing those posts, you support our kids also.
For sure. What can people How can they follow your journey, track your game results? Tell them that info once again, and find the player registration link for upcoming tryouts or the leagues. Put that out there again.
So our website is tristateelite.org, and you scroll down till you see the registration link. Click that link, and you can register right there. Our Instagram is _Tri-State Elite, and then our Facebook is Tri-State Elite.
All right. Coach T, any last minute shout outs?
We would like to give a shout out to Rocky Boyman for sponsoring our league and helping us provide a place for our boys to play. Also as well for our girls to play last weekend. He allowed them to play there to kind of scrimmage each other to get ready to go for this.
Okay.
Dante at On Impact Recruitment, Chad Murphy at Wittenwood Schools for providing us the field to practice on for our girls team as well as our boys team. The City of Forest Park, Regina Williams, the AD at Withrow, Mike Daniels and Tony Daniels, Pizza Chef, David Long, and that's it.
All right. Coach Sharp.
Yes, sir.
Man, give us some last words, some motivation for the girls, for the kids.
I'm going to leave y'all with this. Do not wait till it's going to be really hard to get your daughter involved. Right now, it's an open vacuum, right? Schools are going to be looking to fill seats on their teams.
Okay.
High schools, CPS has gotten started with having girls flag, but you don't see a Fairfield, Princeton, Mason currently doing that, and it's coming, right? So this is an opportunity to get your girls out there, get them comfortable and familiar with the sport. So when it does open up, they go out there and look good. They're executing. They know their X's and O's, right?
Yes.
And so I would tell parents to get in contact with the ladies here on the team and find a spot for their daughters sooner than later, right? Whether it's national team, whether it's local play, I'm huge on reps. Reps are important. Reps is time not sitting on the couch. You're outside, getting work in, getting trained on route running, getting trained on defending these fast little girls that's running these routes. Another thing is that I want to mention, we had multiple girls and multiple parents after our first practice and second practice say how much they loved it,
Okay.
how they hated going to basketball practice. This is so much different. They look forward to coming to practice. Man, our girls are at practice really having fun. Yesterday after practice, we ordered pizza for the girls, just let them vibe out a little bit. So to see the girls really enjoying practice is a little different. So I would definitely encourage parents to at least come out, check us out. Our practices are open. Feel free to come watch. Feel free to bring your daughters. The family is open and it's growing. So definitely pull up. We are at Winton Woods this weekend. Our girls will be participating in the David Long camp.
Okay.
And then next week we'll have practice again Wednesday at Withrow, 6 to 8. It's an open forum. Feel free to pull up, check us out. And if you're interested, definitely reach out.
For sure. Coach Treese, last minute words.
Well, speaking of community involvement and engagement, we would love, the opportunity to partner not only with donators or sponsors, but just, motivational speakers as well. Our plan and vision is to grow this bigger than the program. So if, there anyone that's interested, please email us, tristateeliteorg@gmail.com. If you want to just come out, anywhere from mental health resources to, how it is for kids growing up, just whatever topics that we feel that we need to, preach to these babies and get them either college or career ready is important to us too. So that's the other aspect off of the field that we would like to implement and, bring the community support out to come and engage with us as well.
Thank you so much. Round of applause. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Tri-State Elite. This has been Community Conversations. You listen on 1230 The Buzz, 101.1 The Wiz, and 100.3 Cincy's R&B station. If you or your nonprofit organization would like to come on the show, just shoot me an email at donjuan@radio-one.com. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Hey,
Thank you.
that was
That was smooth, y'all.
yeah.